And anointing Jesus' body would be these dedicated ladies' last commitment to follow. Their journey would end at the tomb on this Easter morning, or so they thought. But to their shock and horror, that stone, which they probably would not have been able to move, was already rolled away. And they peeked inside the tomb, and it was empty. And their response was to weep. They hit their knees and they wept. Clearly, someone had stolen the body of their dead, lifeless, soulless teacher. And two men in white, clothes like lightning, greeted them. This is perhaps one of my favorite verses in all of Scripture. I got a lot of them. I probably say that more than one occasion. But it is, all right? If this was a movie, this would definitely be in the trailer. If you were looking for one soundbite of Christianity, this one could be it, all right? Why do you look for the living among the dead? Let me say it again. Why do you look for the living among the dead? He is not here. He has risen. And they went on to tell him about, remind him what Jesus had told them before. And the women left the empty tomb. They were bewildered, but they had to go and tell the others, the 11 disciples. But the 11 did not believe these women because they seemed to talk nonsense. This was an impossible story to believe. After all, the 11, they had witnessed the brutal beating. They saw the crown of thorns on his head, the blood trickling down his face. They witnessed Jesus carrying his cross on what we know as the Via Dolorosa. They saw with their own eyes the crucifixion on Golgotha, the nails driven and the cross raised violently into its place. They heard with their own ears Jesus cry out in pain and beg God, beg his Father, forgive them. They don't know what they're doing. They watched. The breathing ceased. The head fell. The body collapsed. Gave up his spirit. And they witnessed a soldier's spear going into his side, water flowing out, his lack of response. Clearly, the man was dead. And they experienced the earth tremble, rocks crying out. Darkness infiltrated the light. Darkness overtaking the light at midday. They watched, dead, lifeless body of Jesus being taken down off the cross. Living among the dead. They knew Jesus was dead because they witnessed it with their own eyes. How quickly they forgot the words of the radical rabbi from Nazareth who told them, this is all going to happen. None of them should have been surprised. This is how it's going to happen. And guess what? After 3 days, I will rise again.